Hello everyone, this is Mumbo and welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft server. It is episode 112 and today it is very bright and early in the morning. I'm starting this very early today, but that is because I have just hopped onto Skype and I've just seen that I've got a message from Tinfoil Chef, who is a member of the Hermitcraft server, saying that I should head over to my base because there is something over there. Now, I think we all know what this means. It's been a while since this has happened, but I have been pranked by one of the other Hermitcraft members. So we are going to be heading away from the Temple of Notch today. We're going to be leaving all of this fandangled redstone behind, and we'll be coming back to it. We will be coming back to this in another episode or something like that. But for now, I want to see what my base is looking like, and I have to say, I'm a tiny bit nervous. Now, the cool thing about having a nether tunnel now is the fact that we don't have to deal with the suspense of travelling for about 2.5 minutes through my Great Rail Tunnel. So let's just head over to my new nether area. For anyone who hasn't been watching the Hermitcraft series, because I know these prank episodes attract different viewers, if you get what I mean. Like, certain people just love pranks and they will always watch pranks, but not often other episodes. So hello to all you guys, but this is my nether tunnel, and yeah, let's just see what happens. Now, I have to say, my nether portal is just on the outside of the base, so we should straight away have a pretty good view of what's going on, depending on whether or not it's actually outside. I have no idea. Let's look around. Okay, it looks like there is we might have got, is that an iron that thing I can never remember the name of, compressed iron. He's basically made a birthday cake in the theme of my base by the look of things. That's absolutely hilarious. Yep, that is what it is. Let's read through what this redstone block says. Let's see if we can actually get over there. I don't know if we can. It says, if I can get out the water, happy birthday, Mumbo, from TFC. Is there anything on top? I can see that there's like a big candle and things. There's Timmy's, is that Timmy's tombstone? Yeah, that's Timmy's tombstone. Right, let's see if there's anything up here. Let's take a closer look. Okay, so yeah, there we go. There is my redstone birthday cake. That's absolutely brilliant. So we've got ourselves a Mumbo Jumbo themed birthday cake. Epic. I just realised I didn't really explain the fact that it is actually my birthday. It was my birthday on Tuesday, December the 1st. I am now 20 years old, which I've said many times feels stupidly old. It feels so very old. I don't really know what to say there. But that is why I've got myself a birthday cake. In case anyone was sat there thinking, why on earth is Tinfoil Chef giving him a birthday cake? He hasn't mentioned anything about his birthday. Yes, it was my birthday. So thank you all for your happy birthday messages on Sunday's episode of Hermitcraft, I do believe. That was much appreciated. And on Twitter and everything like that. You guys have been going ham on Twitter. So thank you, everyone. Thank you. But anyway, we're going to be moving on from the pranking business now, because we've got a ton of stuff that I want to do in today's episode. We're going to be getting our Christmas cheer on, because of course it is now December, which is very exciting indeed. And I've got an awesome project lined up that I saw down in the comments section that I think is going to be hilarious. So here we are, in a very familiar location indeed. I've been spending quite a lot of time over here, and as you can see in my inventory, I have got some white stained clay, which is like fleshy colour. I have got some white wool, which is like white beardy colour, and I have got some red wool, which is like Santa's hat colour, because we're going to be heading back over to the Temple of Notch today, and we're going to be doing a little bit of work. He's not going to be the Temple of Notch anymore, unfortunately. Temple of Notch, that's going to be gone for the entirety of December. Instead, we're going to be turning this guy into the Temple of Santa, because he looks Santa-y. I hadn't realised it, and someone said, look, you should just change out the blocks, swap them out for white and flesh colour, and then you'll be away. It'll be like a little Santa, and he's going to decide whether you deserve presents or whether you deserve to die, which is like a really crazy version of Santa. But I think this thing is going to look absolutely hilarious. So if I can make my way up to the top there, I don't know what goes on down there. And I think there's flowing water that's pushing me down. But yeah, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take out this guy's beard, and I'm going to replace it with white wool. I'm then going to take out all of the stone slabs, and we're going to replace that with the white stained clay. And this just should end up looking amazing. This is brilliant for festive cheer. For some reason, we appear to be getting quite a bit of block lag on the Hermitcraft server right now. You didn't see it then. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's really frustrating. And it means that placing down this beard has been a tiny bit problematic. I don't actually know if I've placed down all of the blocks correctly. So maybe he could have a bit of a wangy beard. We'll have to wait and see on that one. Alright guys, there we go. I've just turned around literally just then. And that looks amazing. I can't wait. I can't wait for when Notch gets old, because look how cool he's going to look. Wow. That's amazing. Okay, wicked. I'm almost tempted to leave it like this, but I'm not going to do that because, of course, we have to make this look like Santa. But that looks absolutely fantastic. I'm over the moon with that. Right, the white beard is now in. Now we have just got to replace the upper part of his head with all of the white stained clay and then create a Santa's hat, which is something that I've done multiple times in the past. Obviously, on Hermitcraft Series 2, I built a gigantic, like absolutely humongous Santa's hat on top of Monkey Farm Skull, so we did that. Then last year, I built the Christmas cheer machine, which involved a slightly smaller Santa's hat, and I built the gigantic Santa's hat on top of my air balloon, so I've done that as well. I seem to know what I'm doing here, so I think the Santa's hat shouldn't be a problem. Cool, alright, well, there goes. Here goes, we've got all the plans. Okay, so the final blocks are now in. I'm just going to quickly look around to see if there's anything left behind. There is this massive scaffolding thing here, so we'll take that one out. Now, unfortunately, it is dark, so our view isn't going to be brilliant, and I don't have any ender pearls, so we're going to build up some suspense right here, because I'm going to make my way over to the other side. We're going to go over to the viewing platform, and we're going to see what Santa looks like from afar. Now, I'm so excited for this. Are you ready? Ta-da! Yes, that looks like Santa. That actually looks like Santa. I mean, he doesn't have a hat on. Once we get the hat on Santa, this is going to be one of my favourite builds, I think. This might actually be one of my favourite festive builds on the Hermitcraft server. Let's take out this guy here. But that looks fantastic. That looks brilliant. I couldn't be happier. Look at the beard. The beard is the winner there. We need to fill in his mouth as well. He needs to have something in his mouth because that's a little bit scary. But yeah, there we go. So the Santa's head is now done. We have now got a Temple of Santa as opposed to a Temple of Notch. So now it is time to chuck the hat on this thing, and hopefully I do a decent job on that one. Now, as far as I can tell, I think I have created the Santa's hat. Okay, I'm fairly certain that the Santa's hat is now completed. So we are going to walk over this side once again, and I'm going to take a look at what I've created. I'm a little bit nervous because this one, I'm going to be honest, I feel like it's a little bit wonky. I feel like I've not quite done it right, and that's something that frustrates, because I'm a big fan of Santa's hats. As I said, I've got plenty of experience in building Santa's hats. It's a little bit embarrassing if this one goes wrong. But anyway, let's look straight down, and boom. It's not bad. You know what? It's a bit tall. Like, the Santa's hat to head size ratio is maybe a little bit off, because the Santa's hat is like the size of Santa's head. But I think I've done a decent job. I think it might be like one block too high. But I think I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. I think I've done a pretty good job. I'm going to shave off a couple blocks from the top. Maybe make things just a little bit smaller. But other than that, yeah, that is perfect. Wow. First time. Not bad. Well, I've done some changes and they look absolutely terrible. It looks disgusting. So I'm going to revert back to the original Santa's hat. Please tell me I'll make that. Oh, that was very close. And I think this is going to be it. Hang on. Let's just make sure I haven't messed it up completely. Good. Have I messed it up completely? That definitely looks different to how it was. We might not be able to regain original Santa's hat. Oh no, what am I doing? I've lost my touch. I've lost my touch at creating awesome Santa's hats. I'm going to have to give the job to someone else now. Who else on the server is good at building Santa's hat? I bet False Symmetry is good at building Santa's hats. I might have to draft her in. There was one block missing there, and that was making everything look all skew-if, but now it is all fixed up, and I've left the massive scaffolding pole there. But yeah, Santa is now done. We have completed it. The Santa's hat is in. I'm happy with it. I really love Santa's face as well. So this is looking absolutely awesome. So we're going to be moving on from completely doing facial reconstruction surgery in Minecraft. And we are going to start creating the area around Santa. Because, well, first off, of course, we need to do some terrain, because as you can see, we have got big open areas and things, and that's not particularly brilliant, so we're going to have to do some terraforming. But also, I thought we could add some Christmas spirit, I guess, around this area, so things like candy canes and other bits and bobs. I think that's definitely a good idea. But first off, the terraforming needs to be done. You know what? Going to do that one in the third-person time lapse. You know, earlier on, I was talking about how I thought we had a bit of a mob problem. Do you see what I mean? What on earth is going on? Look, we've got a skeleton, a creeper. In fact, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are mobs all over the shop. This is absolutely insane. But anyway, I've done all of the terraforming now. It was a little bit dangerous, and I've also completely run out of food, which could be potentially lethal in the situation that we're currently in. So I'm going to go the safe way round now. But it looks awesome. It looks so good. It's the finishing touch. It's what is needed. Because, of course, when it was just sat there with nothing around it, you look at it 100%. Okay, it's the only thing that you're looking at. You're only concentrating on that thing. Whereas now that it's surrounded by blocks and it sort of merges into the landscape a little bit more, it looks awesome, as you can currently see. It looks brilliant. I'm so happy with it. So, there it is. That is the sunset in the hillside. Of course, when all of this grass grows as well, it will just be excellent. I'm so chuffed with it. And I can see you over there. That's why I haven't walked over there, because, yeah, I'm running low on food. But this looks awesome. I'm over the moon. We have got ourselves a Santa Temple of Notch thing. And it's going to be working wonderfully. There's just a few finishing touches that, of course, we have to do. We have got to fill in all the droppers. We have got to... What else is there to do? Fill in the droppers, do the water for the eyes, that's another thing. We've got to build all of the candy canes and Christmas decorations and things like that around the Santa's head as well. So, yeah, we've still got a bunch of things on the to-do list, but it's coming together rather nicely now. I've now totally run out of red dye. We have absolutely none of the stuff. So I'm going to show you guys a really quick tip. This is something that you guys should know about. If I have any bones, if I'm out of bones, that is going to be... We seriously need to do some AFKing over here, because this is getting ridiculous. I'm running low on a lot of... Whoa! Where did they come from? I spend so long looking for saplings to use in my oak farm, and we have 2 diamonds in there. How did I not know about this? Impulse, I apologise for missing this chest for probably forever. I'm fairly certain that chest has been in there for years. I was just looking for somewhere to put all my dirt. But anyway, as far as the actual tip is concerned, I've shown this multiple times in my channel. Where can I put my junk? There we go. Good. As far as the tip is concerned, I've shown this like a bunch of times on my channel before, but it's just one of those things that you really need to know. And I hope it's not a bug, and I hope it hasn't been patched. But these red flowers right here, what you can do is you can go up to them with bone meal and just hold right click, and you get thousands of them. Look at that. They're pouring out. They're going all over the place. When you bone meal these things, you get another plant, which is really awesome, because that means that we can just hold down right click, we can generate all of these red flowers, and we can pick all of those up, and bada bing bada boom, we have got ourselves 2 stacks of red dye, which means that we can create tons and tons of red wool. I know I should probably be using the Rainbow Puke sheep farm, or the sheep farm that I have down in my base, but Rainbow Puke is miles away. My sheep farm is a little bit rubbish, so this is going to have to do. So now what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and create the perfect candy cane live on camera. Now, this is something that I have tried to do many times in the past, but candy canes seem to be the bane of my life. Okay, give me a Santa's hat and I will fly through it and I'll create it and be an absolute champion. But give me a candy cane and I don't seem to be able to do it. I just can never get the shape quite right, and they always look just a tiny bit wrong. So let's see what I can do. The stripes, you know, I can handle that. How tall are we going to go? I don't want to have like a ridiculous candy cane, so I'm thinking maybe this. And then the shape, is it like that? No, I've just jumped off the edge. It looks okay at this point. It looks alright. Maybe go up one more. Like that. And then have like a 3 wide thing. And then maybe 1 block down. Have I done it? Have I created an awesome candy cane? Is this going to be the one? No, that's like a really limp candy cane. That's rubbish. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Look at that, looks terrible. I need to sort this out. Right, I'm going to Google Minecraft candy canes and hopefully some decent one comes up, because otherwise I'm going to start pulling my hair out. Alright, I've done some Googling. This is apparently the best proportions for a candy cane. I shouldn't have like a really long limp candy cane anymore. Hopefully this works, because I swear candy canes have been just so difficult for me. And that is oh, look at that. Could there be a more perfect candy cane? I don't think there could be. It looks a bit weird with just one of them, though, so I think we have to add a few more and get rid of all these guys. Get out of here. Right, I'm going to get on the candy cane construction mission. We're going to add a few of them dotted around the Santa, and then hopefully everything should end up looking rather Christmassy indeed. For about the 50 millionth time in today's episode, we're going up to the viewing platform, which is surrounded by mobs, believe it or not. Let's get rid of this guy, and oh, there's a creeper in my redstone. And the skeleton who's got insane range. Wow, he really did snipe me there. But you can probably see, as I've just walked past it a bunch of times, candy canes. There's maybe a few too many of them. But you know what? I'm happy with it. There can never be too many candy canes. That looks cool. Alright, so there we go. That is our Christmas Santa thing. We've just got to fill up the droppers, which I want to do using wool. So we're going to have to head over to the Rainbow Puke farm. That means we're going to have to pop into the Nether and basically do a ton of running. So yeah, that is the plan at the minute. Let's crack on. So here we are. After much walking in the Nether, we're here at the Rainbow Puke farm, designed by Exumavoid. Now, I was over here the other day, so you guys know what this place is all about. But what we're here to do is basically pick up a bunch of coloured wool. So we're going to get some brown wool, we're going to get some purple wool. Basically, we're just going to get a bunch of wool. We don't need much of each thing. In fact, you know what? I think I'm just going to clear out these chests, to be honest with you. I know that's really lazy, and I could definitely do some shearing and things. But seeing as it's all here, we might as well just come by and pick it up. Because I'm going to fill up the droppers with these. I'm then going to rename all of these to presents. So the droppers are going to be firing out presents for the next couple of months or next couple of weeks until after Christmas. Then it will go back to Notch, and then we'll make him fire, I don't know, iron or something like that. But for the minute, yes, this seems like a pretty good strategy. And yeah, we're going to have to do some shearing there. But I'll basically pick up this stuff, and then we'll be on our way. Now it is time to do some renaming. So I've got all the wool, and we are literally just going to call these things presents. I mean, I know that's not particularly creative, and I'm actually going to copy and paste that because we're going to be doing plenty of this. So that's that one. Then there's that one. Hopefully I haven't spelt this wrong. That is how you spell presents, isn't it? Good. All right. Well, I'm just going to do a bunch of this. Hopefully I've got enough levels to do it. And then we'll hop back over to our Santa's head, and we'll chuck them inside all of the droppers, ready to be fired out at all of the hermits. Last thing that I've got to do in today's episode is I've got to place down this water, then quickly place in Santa's nose. So I think it is number 7. Alright, let's do it. Good, okay, that went well. Right, so the water is now in the tear duct. I guess the only thing to do now is to actually use this thing for the first time properly. Of course, the entire area is surrounded by mobs and it's dark, so that's not brilliant. But let's get rid of him, and get rid of this guy as well. And then we should be good to go on a full usage of Santa. I'm really, really hoping that that creeper doesn't blow up for a start. That would be really bad. Please get out of here. Don't explode. But also, I'm also hoping that I haven't left any holes where the redstone is, because, yeah, that could be pretty bad as well. But hey, here goes. Here goes. Let's hit the button. We'll stand on here. That looks pretty broken. No! Please don't get a bad one. Oh, no! Oh no. Water's just flown into all of the redstone. Right. You know what, guys? I think I'm going to call it a day today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button. And if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. I'm done.